Okay, for this video, I'll be explaining the steps we did to manage to get user flag and also root flag for box named Atlas in hack trace range. So as usual, we start off with doing basically an nmap scan, a pretty simple nmap scan with these basic arguments in SP for finding out service on open ports, versions, uh, use for types and use default scripts. Well, I did this already, so let's just relate off the nmap scan I did before. Now we know that port 2280 and 8080 is open. We did a little bit of digging, and we found out that port 80 we did not really find anything interesting. Well, port 8080 we actually found out that, well, based on this scan itself, we know that it runs Tomcat. Now when we open it on Firefox, yeah, basically this is just default Tomcat page. Now Tomcat is known to have a manager login page where it asks you for obviously username and password. What we did is let me open another terminal. We use Metasploit to search for any modules related to Tomcat because we have um, you know that Tomcat is a pretty famous service, and yeah, we just did search Tomcat. Now there's a lot of modules here, 27 modules. What we end up trying was that actually succeeded to get access to the Tomcat manager page is to use Tomcat, this one, not this one, sorry, Tomcat manager login, this one. So this is not an exploit, it's an auxiliary. Basically it's basically just brute force the manager login page with common Tomcat default credentials. Yeah, so the exploit number 23, this one actually gave us the credential for the manager page. So let's try this out. Let's just use 23. That's clear to make it easier to read. Now we can see the options we have here. There are a couple of options here, but we only probably want to set probably 3 options. Most definitely we have to set the remote host option. The target URI seems correct already since our machine uses a default path for the manager page. Username, we just let the Metasploit use default usernames. Yeah, I think only 2 options here we need to set. So remote, sorry, not remote port. Remote port also seems right already since it's on port 8080. Yeah. So let's just set remote host to, let me copy it again. Port to the machine port and sorry, machine IP, not port. Then we want to stop on success. We set that to true, just so that it stops trying to find for other credentials once we found one, since we don't need more than one. Let me check. I think everything seems okay. Yep, so let's just run this, and this should brute force the manager login page. I know the credentials already since I tried to use this module already. And yeah, basically this is just a basic brute force, yeah. And alright, we found out that the credentials is as follow: username manager and password admin. So let's try it out. I have the manager page open already. Manager admin, sign in. I don't need to save that. Now we are now greeted with the Tomcat Web Application Manager. Yeah, as you can see here, we have a couple of paths with a couple of applications host deployed already. Now these two are um, exploits that I upload already previously to get the flag, but to test things out. But yeah, here once you're in, when there's things related to uploads and then uploading a file or uploading code like a previous box, this is most likely a chance where you can actually set up a reverse shell. So here we are able to upload a WAR file into this manager page. So what we did is we um, created a reverse shell WAR file. Now I still have the command here. You can either use a interpreter shell or a normal reverse shell, a TCP shell, but just for the sake of variety, we'll just use a interpreter shell. Yeah. So I mean it's the same thing actually, but yeah, interpreter has a couple of things in handy where you can basically just upload file directly from the interpreter shell. You can have a couple of shell sessions and all that. So yeah, we've created the WAR file. Now these two are my previous WAR files, but this is the one that we just created, exploit interpreter to the WAR. Now what we want to do is you want to upload that file. So you can click browse and then click upload, and you can just deploy that. And now as you can see, it is deployed here. Now what we want to do is, before we open the page to make this server open a connection, a reverse shell connection to our computer, what we want to do is we want to set up a listener for the interpreter. So we can use Metasploit. We can use something called multi-handler. Then we can set the payload to Java interpreter reverse TCP, and just like the WAR file we created, Java interpreter reverse TCP. You can check the options available. Basically, there's only two options that we need to set: local host and local port. Our local host is 10.18.200.70. So you can probably just copy and paste that. Check again if it's set already. Alright, the local port is 4444. Just like our WAR file created before. So we can run that. We have a listener running. I'll just go back to the Tomcat manager page, and you can open this, and then you tap. Nothing should show, but boom, we have a interpreter shell open. Now here we can do a couple of stuff in interpreter. into the help manual, but nonetheless, there's a lot of stuff here. Even like we can upload files directly to Interpreter from our laptop to the server without using like Python web server and all that. I'll show that later, but yeah, what you want to do is you want to get the user flag first. So we want to jump in the shell. I'm just gonna, if I'm not mistaken, the machine has Python 3, so I'm just gonna spawn, or I'm just gonna use Python to spawn a bin bash, a bash terminal. Right, nice. So we're gonna go to the slash home, just like always. Usually flags are located here. What Bagong is a directory. We want to go to Bagong. Oops. And yep, we have user.txt here. So if we cat user.txt, we get our user flag for this machine. Hooray! Alright. So the next step is obviously you want to do a privilege escalation. Every hacker most likely want to exploit the machine, and having the role root uh, will be really nice since you won't be limited to anything. So what you want to do here, maybe we can go to the /tmp directory, and we can upload our linkcast.sh script to tmp. Oh, sorry, we're still in the shell. Okay, before we want to upload, we want to exit first to our Interpreter shell. Now we can use Interpreter to upload files. This is what differs. Well, there's a lot of different things from Interpreter to other shell, but this is one of the convenient stuff you can do with Interpreter. You can upload a file to /tmp, let's say. Oh, no such file. Alright, sorry. The file is not at /variant/atlas, rather than it's one directory above. So maybe you can do this. Does this work? Alright, this works. So uploading. Now if we jump back in the shell, let me just do the same thing. Well, this is not a must, but I just like to shell. We can add some LA to check. Okay, maybe this is too cloud. Maybe LSML. Alright, now ignore this binary that I've uploaded before, but we have this linkcast.sh. Probably want to change mod to executable. Oops, sorry. Alright, now this is actually just the same thing that I did in the previous box. I want to run linkcast to scan for any vulnerability that we can use to exploit or to gain root access, privilege escalation. Let it run for a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it early because I know already what the exploit that we can use on this machine. I think it should be up here. It's exploit name pawn kit. So a lot of scrolling here. Okay, here it should be. It should be here. So CVE's check vulnerable to CVE 2021 4034. So that we can Google that shortly. But yeah, this is highlighted in red and yellow, where basically it is a 90%, 95% probability of getting it right. So yeah, so we can actually Google it, and as you can see right away, we even have a GitHub already. And yeah, it's, we've done research upon this exploit. It's basically exploiting something called policy kit, or polkit. This is policy kit in Linux. So yeah, in polkit there is a executable named pkexec, and yeah, basically it uses that to gain root access. So the details of this exploit will be explained after this. So yeah, we'll just get the root flag, and then we'll discuss on the this particular config um, exploit in detail after this. So yeah, so basically, more or less, a lot of people have created the exploit already, C code exploit. They even provided a binary ready to download. So what we did is we downloaded this executable. I can show it here. It should be right. Yeah, so I was trying to make it easier to read. So yeah, we renamed it to PwnKit2, but PwnKit, this is basically the executable, the binary, the exploit. And if you jump into a shell, I'll actually do this. I mean, this is just nice to have. It's not very much. Yeah. Oh my god. F3 C PPI spawn has been temporary will not set. I'm just gonna, so I can clear. Alright, so we've uploaded the binary, the executable already, the binary already, PwnKit2. But yeah, I mean, basically just use the interpreter upload, or you can also set up a Python server and use wget to get the file. So yeah, I mean, this should just work out of the box. Boom, PwnKit. Now we're root. Now yeah, we can just basically go like cd root and then like ls, and boom, we have the root flag. Yeah, so this is the walkthrough of our second box. However, other than the last video, yeah, I'll be explaining more in detail how this exploit PwnKit works, because I think this is really interesting, and yeah, it's actually a quite new exploit 4 months ago. So